It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Monday, the 18th of December. I'm Michael Groff. Another very warm day ahead. Temperatures flirting with 80 degrees this afternoon, but we're still looking at a big change in the overall weather pattern by later this week and heading into the weekend, just in time for Christmas. I guess we're on the nice list for Santa this year because we're getting some much-needed rainfall. Now, there are still some questions as to where, when, and how much precipitation there will be, but no doubt beneficial rain and, yes, cooler temperatures. And that's a beat we can all dance to. So we'll talk about it here as we dive on in. First, let's check that almanac from yesterday. 81 degrees, the afternoon high, just missing that record from 2013 of 82 by 1 degree. That morning low, 49. How about that? You're starting out with a light jacket in the morning, and then it's shorts and short sleeve shirts in the afternoon. 65 and 45 for the averages for this time of year. Yes, we're way behind on rainfall. Probably not going to catch up to it, but maybe we'll take a chunk out of that deficit. As we take a look outside right now, here just before 10 o'clock in the morning, we've got partly sunny sky. We're sitting at 61 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew point 25, humidity 25%. It's a light wind, and the barometer is falling. The upper level weather pattern across the nation shows a ridge here across the southwest. It's kind of a dirty ridge, though, because with prominent low pressure developing to the west, we're seeing those mid and high level clouds streaming on in. We'll continue to see those through the week ahead as these little areas of low pressure rotate around the main low, and eventually one of those will come on in here tomorrow night and give us an initial push of precipitation chances. We'll talk about that in a moment. Vigorous storm system over the northeast with lots of rain and some snow, strong gusty winds too. The watch warning map, that's where most of the action is. We've got winter weather advisories. We've got flood watches, wind advisories, just the whole winter weather array up there, the cornucopia of winter weather conditions. Then out here in the west, yes, we're still looking at some dense fog and some air stagnation and all of that, and the potential of some snow eventually coming into the western states as well. We'll talk about that in a moment too. Convective outlook, we do have that marginal risk for severe storms, level 1 out of 5 around New York City and Hartford, Connecticut. And here's a look at precipitation, and this is valid through Monday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix between about 1 inch, maybe 1.25 inches. Could see even more than that over the favored upslope areas north and east of Phoenix. And we'll talk about what's going on with this weather pattern in more detail, and to do that, we'll explore the models right now and check it all out. Here we go. This is the GFS. It's the 12Z run, and this is valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Now, yes, we still have an area of high pressure, a ridge here across the southwest. So heights are above average. And that means temperatures are above average, despite the fact that down at the surface, we'll see lots of clouds around today. Partly to mostly cloudy sky. Again, mid and high level clouds. High temperatures, upper 70s to low 80s. Another day where we'll be challenging some record highs in a few locations. Now for tonight, partly to mostly cloudy sky continues. And with the clouds, temperatures will be mild. Lows mostly upper 40s to mid 50s. And then tomorrow, it's more of the same. Partly to mostly cloudy sky, but slightly cooler temperatures as this area of low pressure to the west of us continues to develop, continues to deepen. And highs, I'd say, up in the mid-70s. Now, by tomorrow night and into Wednesday, we'll introduce at least a slight chance of rain into the forecast. I'd say rain chances in the 20 to 30% bracket for Phoenix. And so high temperatures on Wednesday, despite that, with clouds and slight chances of rain, will still be up in the mid-70s. This weather system to the west of us, this is not a cold system. This is a Pacific system drawing up some tropical moistures. So as a result, even once this thing does come on in here, it's not going to get all that cold. Now, Thursday, the GFS doesn't show much, but we're still going to call for at least a slight chance of a shower in here. And again, this is all just a prelude to what is likely to occur. Just these little off and on showers, these passing showers possible from Tuesday night through Thursday probably won't amount to much. But by Thursday night and Friday, we'll see rain increasing as this area of low pressure begins to move on to the Southern California coast. Deeper southerly flow will come on in. Better dynamic support too. So by Friday, periods of rain, heavy at times. Could see some isolated thunderstorms too with this feature. And temperatures will head down now. With a lot of clouds and rain, we'll probably stay in the 60s all day. Still, though, This time of year when we get these kinds of systems, we could easily stay in the 50s or even upper 40s all day, and that's not going to happen. Again, this is a warmer system, a lot of moisture around. So I'd say highs somewhere low to mid 60s with this. Even Friday night, the rain continues, and I'd say Friday is going to be mostly a washout. There'll probably be some breaks in the precipitation, but it's one of those days where it may rain most of, if not all day. Now, Saturday, it'll be more of a showery kind of day. Showers will be likely. There could even be a rumble of thunder, but we'll see some breaks in the clouds at times, and high temperatures upper 50s to mid 60s for the day on Saturday. So last minute Christmas shopping, any of that, any running around out and about, yeah, it could be kind of wet. Now as we go towards Sunday, this is Christmas Eve, and another follow-up system comes on in. The initial system moves off to the east, but there's still signs of another wave out there someplace, and that could provide us with at least a slight chance of rain for Christmas Eve. There's a number of different solutions as to how that plays out. Right now, this run of the GFS shows most of that energy actually going further south of us. So we just get a slight chance of showers, but the Europeans been more aggressive at bringing in some of this deeper moisture right on in here. And if that's the case, Christmas Eve may turn out to be kind of a wet day. Either way, slight chances of showers, highs upper 50s to low 60s. All right, let's go to a week from today. This is Monday. It's Christmas Day. And that second wave is moving on out. Looks like we'd be dry with temperatures pretty close to seasonal averages. Highs low to mid 60s, partly sunny sky. Not a bad day for Christmas. Now, if you're looking for a white Christmas, unfortunately, with this system coming on in, the snow level will be relatively high. Again, kind of a warm system. So snow levels probably 6,500 to 7,000 feet and above with this. Still, around Flagstaff, there could be a little snow around. Above that, likely to see snow. But for Monday, looking pretty dry. All right, let's go out 10 days. This is Wednesday, the 27th. Now the GFS suggests a ridge is building in here over the southwest. And a fairly deep trough, maybe a couple of areas of low pressure over the Gulf of Alaska and up into the Bering Sea, eastern Russia. But at this point, that would just serve to enhance or amplify the pattern here, this downstream ridge. So we would be mild and dry if that verifies. But again, we've kind of seen a number of different solutions out here at 10 days. Some suggest that the unsettled weather could continue into next week. Speaking of, let's take a look at precipitation. This is coming off of the GFS ensemble. This goes out through New Year's Day. And the ensemble mean is up there over 3/4 of an inch. You got a few members that are higher than that. But obviously the message here is that at least all of the members in this ensemble, there's 31 members here, indicate at least some measurable rain will occur. And it's the same for the European ensemble. You got 51 members. Every one of them has rain, and some have quite a bit. The ensemble mean on this is actually much higher than the GFS ensemble. The Europeans pushing up toward 1.5 inches. And you got the control member pushing up toward 2 inches. You've got individual members here at 2 and 3 inches of rain between now and New Year's Day. And listen, we'd love to see that. We are in desperate need of precipitation here. It's been just so dry. We didn't have a monsoon. We really haven't had a significant rain event in Phoenix since March. So we really could use the rain. And then temperatures off the national blended models. Again, we're close to 80 today, and we might even sneak up to or into the lower 80s. We'll see. But then temperatures do trend down with the increased clouds and precipitation around here by this weekend, highs staying in the 60s. But that's more in line with where we actually should be for this time of year. And then temperatures more or less around seasonal averages thereafter. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name. I'm talking about my Michelle, so check her out. All right, if you really like what we do here, you want to support us monetarily, click that little thanks icon below the video here on YouTube. Make your monetary contributions $2, $5, $5,000. Every dollar counts in furtherance of what we do here and supporting this channel. And I really do appreciate it. Michelle appreciates it. We all appreciate it. We need that support. So whatever you can do, thank you again so very much. And thank you guys so much for watching and everything that you do. Please, please do be safe out there and have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Monday.